Good morning. It's the Orlando Gardener coming at you. And I am at my friend Rob's place. You're talking about a phenomenal collection of mangoes. And his setup is fascinating. It is awesome. Now, he has a lot of what most of us have, the traditional mangoes and varieties, those top shelf and top caliber and excellent fruit, but he's also on a venture, something similar to what the Zill family did. Some of these are name brand varieties, but most of these are seedlings, and he has a project going on to kind of see what he can develop. Do y'all see this? This is interesting. And some are fruiting. And some aren't. And this is him right here. How you doing, Mr. Rob?
Hey, Kevin.
All right.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm glad that you're having us here today, and
my pleasure.
Man, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see what a awesome project you got going on.
Thank you. It's always good to see you. Enjoy the time with you, Kevin.
Yeah, man. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start doing these seedlings like this.
Well, of course, you can't say seedling program without saying the Zill family.
Yeah.
Obviously, that comes in. This is a very small scale, but I've got 15 different varieties at my house.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I enjoy eating fruit and giving it away. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to sometimes ask to have the seeds back.
Yeah.
But I just, the word happenstance, I guess, is one that I use. You just hope that two different varieties get pollinated on one tree, and
Right.
you end up with a new creation. So that's what a lot of these are.
Yeah.
The fruit from my house with the different varieties, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't. You like to think the proximity of how they're planted helps, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it could be one from 100 yards away is the one that pollinates it.
Yeah. That's the chance you take,
that's
right?
the chance you take. So so I started some of those larger ones over there that you walked by
Okay.
years back, and I lost a little bit of track of the time. But then
Okay.
we came back and started, around 17 and then 18. So
Mm-hmm.
the painful thing is the wait, before they flower.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I say, kind of like the rotation of a volleyball
Yeah.
team. Once you get so many planted, and then you plant so many the next year, and then you get 5 years into the running of each year you're planting them.
Mm-hmm.
At least when they start flowering, apparently, if things go well, then
Mm-hmm.
next year you'll have flowers, and then the next year you'll have flowers.
Right.
So you're not waiting 7 years each time. Obviously.
Yeah.
You only have that
Yeah.
one long wait. And I say 7. We have, we found that ice creams seem to bloom a little early. Seems
Right.
like up to 5 years we've had some good luck.
And you're pretty big on dealing with ice cream seedlings.
I am, and you and I have had that conversation, and
Yeah.
hoping that if we don't hit a home run, we at least get like a 2-run double.
Yeah.
With something that's really good. So we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
with some of those. I'm no expert on this, but
Mm-hmm.
the ice creams seedlings that we've had, the tree doesn't seem to have the same characteristics as,
Not at all.
and they seem to be slender and a little bit quicker growing, but the fruit still is
Mhm.
nothing beautiful, that resembles the ice cream.
Yeah.
I would say, let me back up.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ice cream, it's nothing beautiful. The fruit,
Right.
So, but we're happy with what we've had. Not
Mhm.
not a whole lot,
Yeah.
that we've had, but we've got some that are coming up. So there's one right. Actually, if you turn around, there's one right there.
Okay.
2019. We can look at that tree if you want.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'll show you the height and the stature and kind of what I was saying. That's almost looks like a grafted tree the way that one came up. If you
That
look at the bottom.
is a beautiful
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking tree.
Wow. And this is from ice cream.
Yeah, it's a 2019 seedling.
2019 seedling. I like the way you got that on the pots too, where you could, you know exactly
Yeah. Thank you.
What, when?
I'll put an S on it in a circle, just so it doesn't get mixed up with any of the grafts. Because, like, you know, if you look at that, somebody might assume that's a grafted variety.
Yeah, it looked like
could
it'd
be
be grafted
mistaken.
there or grafted there.
Yeah.
Either one.
So yeah, so that's that. You know, we've got
Okay.
some now.
Okay, I'll follow you.
To its the opposite side, what we spoke about, the ice cream not taking on the stature of the tree. I have yet to have a Neelam grow slender. All the Neelams that we have, I mean, these trees were planted. If you look at that one, it's as tall as me right here. I'm 6'4", and it's probably got an inch or so on me.
Yeah.
And it's been planted and treated the same. This seedling comes up to my chest. This Neelam.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's that's definitely in the dwarf family that everybody knows the Neelam.
Neelam produces. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you got Neelam, and what's if you can kind of.
Neem
Mai seedling.
Cogshaw. You know, cogshaw trees are always a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
They always, I mean, they just have a great shape to them.
Right,
Seedlings,
beautiful.
Every one that we've had, they come up. Here's two in a row. I mean,
two in a row, two
they may not
cogshaw.
be perfect, but they are definitely some good-looking trees.
Right.
Here we have another Neelam. To my point, another shorty.
Wow.
Squatty.
You know what this is bringing my attention to, that we might have to use Neelam for rootstock.
It would be a good one. You would, in a tight spot.
Yeah, because your Neelam seedlings, they go back a few years, but they're real shorty. I mean, they're real squatty like.
They definitely. So far, all of them that we've had have come up that way. Another
Namdok Mai 2019.
Another
Namdok 2019.
Here's another great looking tree. It's a cogshaw.
Beautiful.
Some people call it Cogs Hall. I
Yeah.
think that may be correct. The S and the H, I always say Cogshaw.
Shaw, yeah, that's right. That's right. And
to each his own.
Yeah.
Fairchild.
New variety coming on.
Another Namdok.
Okay.
Namdok.
Another
Namdok.
Namdok.
So that's
okay.
We go back toward the end here. There might be some nice varieties back here.
Okay.
Well, we kind of started in the middle.
Yeah, we did, because you actually have some giants on the right over there. That's Duncan. Okay.
We can jump over here to some 2018s.
2018s. Okay.
So here we have another Fairchild.
Fairchild seedling.
Yep.
Man, what a project you got going on here.
Fairchild. Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue, y'all.
Let's go look at the Pickering.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Man, what a project. Very few people have the mind to do this, but those that do, man, you up for a project. Okay.
So this is one of the first ones. All right, this is probably 10, maybe 11 years old.
11 years old.
Seedling. It's a Pickering. It's a good fruit. With all the latest ones that are coming out, it's hard to kind of compete with any of those, But this is good. I like it. It's a good, doesn't have much fiber. It's got a little bit of color to it. And the tree is just a great looking tree. It's got like a bonsai look to it in that pot. It's in a 65 gallon.
65,
and it's, I mean, if you zoom in, you can see it fruits pretty well.
Okay.
And it's setting
really
decent
good
right now.
Yeah.
Got a little light color to it.
Would you say that the fruit are fibrous or pretty fiber free?
So if you're familiar with Pickering, it's not fiber free.
Okay, right.
And this one is along the lines. My take on it is it's maybe just a little bit more fiber, but it's probably right on the borderline.
Okay.
Of where you would say it's still non-objectional.
Okay. Right. That's a beautiful tree.
So I named this one. You probably remember my wife Brooke, my son Cody, and my daughter Amanda. I combined the three, Brooke, Amanda, and Cody, and I call it the Bromodi. Hi, Bromodi. Yes, Bromodi, you have been promoted. So, real quick, let's look at these, and then maybe that'll wrap it up.
Okay. All right.
I'll show you some of these smaller ones that aren't doing so well because they've all been in the tent, but I got quite a few carries here.
Carry? Oh, man. Yeah, what a project.
I mean, down to here, there's still carries.
Mm-hmm.
And then on this side, I've got some Malikas.
Malikas?
some lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue.
And I've got some carries on this side, some more cogshalls, and more Malikas and Valencia Prides.
Okay, VP. And I see, look like at the very end, that teeny tiny one is a Neelam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Neelam 2020.
You got it.
Yeah, on the other side over there.
Yep. And this is actually, this is a 2020, and this is is that a 2019?
No, that's a 2020.
That's a 2020? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not 1921. That's a 2021, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the size.
Look at the size. Wow. Yeah. For all those out there that's considering rootstock, I think we really need to pay attention to the Neelam for rootstock at this point, just seeing what we've seen here. Oh, Edgar, Neelam.
Every once in a while, there's we just pulled these out of the tent, so I don't have OCD. If you ask some people, they may argue that, but I do try to keep them in alphabetical order just so I know where they're at.
Okay.
But we just pulled them out of the tent. We're doing some irrigation here.
Okay, putting some irrigation
this morning, so
okay.
I'll try to get them in order. I'm sorry I wasn't a little bit better prepared to kind of show you this.
No,
Man,
no.
This is, it's a great day outside today. The sun's just come out.
Yeah.
It's been chilly.
Yeah.
Middle of March. We're getting a little late cold snap.
How about the giant trees on the other side? Do you mind?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Man, I surely appreciate this. Been meaning to do a tour over here. Okay.
This is an ice cream right here.
Ice cream.
2018. Tall.
Tall.
Tree. Healthy.
Yep. Man, look at the size of the leaf too. Okay.
And then as we get over here.
Yep.
So these are some big trees in 45
Yeah.
gallons. And these 45 gallons, they're rooted out. So
yes.
you need to go in the ground. If you pan over there, I've got some bigger containers.
Oh my goodness.
I call those Bithlo hot tubs.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Look at the size of those planters over there.
So
wow.
We may have to get into some of those pretty soon.
Okay.
So that's a pickering.
Okay, giant pickering seedling.
Big
Maha Chinook seedling.
This whole row of seedlings. So
Okay.
another tall, thin
Maha Chinook seedling.
And this is the lemon meringue that I believe you like the smell of.
Yeah, y'all look. Smell that. Oh, yeah, there's something special with that one. Yeah, so this, whatever this is, this will be a sister to lemon zest and a sister to orange sherbet, whatever this is going to develop into. Yeah.
And this is a kit that it flowered and set fruit last year, and I came, this is a hobby I do, and I came back over here to my shop one afternoon, and it was on its side, and it had about 6 of the fruit, and it knocked every one of them. I think maybe 1 or 2 stayed, but I stood it up and they dropped the next couple of days, so it lost all of them.
Right.
And then this year it flowered great, set fruit pretty well, but it's just lost them all now. So
oh wow,
this is
see.
It's the promise and then the struggle of the seedlings.
Yeah.
You get a real heavy flower, you get excited.
Yeah.
And then we still don't know about this variety. It may be a good fruit, it may not be a good fruit, but we know right now it's struggling with setting fruit in this temperature.
Okay.
Maybe it would do better in South Florida. We don't know. This is a Glen
seedling. Okay.
Good looking tree.
Yes. And then Kent.
The last one we have is a Kent.
All right. Well, if there's anybody out there that's interested in potentially getting involved in doing seedlings, what advice would you give them if they would be inspired to start a project, an adventure such as this? What would you give them as an advice?
So the first simple advice that I have is, if you're going to do something on a small scale, which is what I would recommend, at least to start, to see if you're starting it, is you got to really pay attention to them when they're small, and they require a decent amount of water, because if you go a little bit too long without watering and they start to look like they're not doing well, it's almost like you can miss that window by half a day and you can't get them back.
Yeah.
So you have to stay on top of them when they're young.
Yeah.
I lost a lot this year. I got busy with some work and came over, and I had probably 80 seedlings, and I've only got like 15 now. So
Yeah.
I just lost a lot of them. Yeah, I lost a lot. And you saw all the others. This is just
Yeah.
And last year we know it wasn't a great year.
Yeah, you're right.
So I was a little disappointed that but for me, work does take precedence over this. This is a hobby, and it's great. But I would also say, just kind of if you're going to do a seedling program and you want to try some different ones, I would say try to take some trees that you want to try to cross-pollinate.
Okay.
And if you can have them flower while they're in the pot and set fruit, put them to where the branches are touching and inside of each other. You get a little bit better chance of something fly or something kind of picking up the pollen from one male flower and putting it on a female of the other tree.
Right.
And,
That makes sense.
Unless you've got the time for some kind of closed laboratory.
Yeah, which most of us don't.
Guarantee.
We're trying to make it and live. Well, we're so grateful that you gave us an opportunity to come over. Been meaning to do this for a few years now, but we finally got it done. And you talking about a project. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is something major. This is taking a lot of work, but it can be done, and we look forward to the next few years, some great mango varieties coming from right here in Central Florida from our very own friend and family member, Mr. Rob. But we thank God for you, man.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, we appreciate you. All right,
Appreciate
from the Orlando Gardener, y'all be safe, love each other, and forgive, and live life and put your hands in some dirt. Y'all have a good one.